Hello and welcome back, and today I want to talk about The Last of Us, and can HBO fix the story of The Last of Us, or will season 2 of the show be just like the game, and have fans just go in uproar and hate it, or love it, as the second game is very divided. A lot of fans hate it, and a lot of fans really love the game, and me personally, I think it's one of the worst games I've ever played, and the story just isn't there for me, but a lot of fans say it's one of the best. And if you have not played the games or do not know the story of The Last of Us Part 2, please stop watching because I'm going to go into heavy spoilers. And if you're still here, let's jump right into this. So from the trailer we got months ago and the new teaser trailer revealing an April release date, it looks like they're doing the big thing. And that is that they are still going to kill off Joel. And it seems like it's going to be as traumatizing as it was in the game. So Joel's going to get his leg shot off and then get Happy Gilmored until he no longer exists. It really is sad that HBO are going down this very divided, and I think even the people who like the game do not like the way Joel goes out. So they're still going to do the very hated death of Joel right at the start of the story, which does make me worry for the second season. However, the plus side is that the trailer does make it look like maybe it won't happen in episode 1, because we do see infected attack in Jacksonville. That never happens in the game, so if maybe that's episode 1, episode 2 is maybe Joel's death. It really depends, and knowing that they split the second game into 2 seasons, that means one or two things. Season 2 is going to be really bad, like House of the Dragon Season 2, or Season 2 is going to be really good because they're going to give way more time to all these characters to develop them, and they are going to take more time on setting up the story. HBO has to really try and keep the fans on board. You're already going to annoy so many fans, the fans of the games, the fans who do not know what's going to happen in this very miserable story. You have to do something, and I think what they got to do, it all goes around Abby. We know Abby's going to be in this season, we know what Abby does, and a lot of fans, me included, when you played the game, you have good 8 hours really late in the game, like the second half of the game, where you just play as Abby, the person that killed Joel, and I never connected with her, I never liked her, and I really struggled to get through those scenes. What I think they need to do is delay Joel's death by, if it's going to happen episode 2, okay, it's not episode 1, that's better, but I think his death needs to happen maybe episode 3 or 4, give us screen time with Abby before the death. Give us flashbacks, give us something, maybe mix the story up a little, and you could keep Joel's death a mystery. I don't know what they're going to do, but I definitely do think that we have to see Abby and connect with her before Joel dies in some sort of way, because fans are just going to hate it. Also, do not give us episodes solely on Ellie and Abby. The game, I understand why the game couldn't do it like every 5 minutes, whatever. You flip between the two characters, it wouldn't work in a game. But the show, you can give us half an episode of Ellie, half an episode of Abby, and have us be like, oh, we don't like Abby, but the episode has Ellie in it also. They're going to have to reformat the story very heavily. This is a real fine line HBO is walking with the story of The Last of Us Part 2. It's either going to be better or worse than the original, and the original was very much hated by a massive portion of the fan base. And what I personally think they need to do to fix the story of The Last of Us is heavily remix it. We know that Joel has to die, however, we can get to that event in a different way, and personally I believe episode 1 needs to be just about flashbacks. Fill it up with Abby, introducing her, really focus on Abby in episode 1. Episode 2, you have Abby narrowing down her search for Joel, while Ellie and everyone are being under attack at Jacksonville, like we saw in the trailer with Jacksonville being attacked by the infected. Episode 3, Joel then saves Abby, and that's when you do the death. I think that would work better. Delaying his death, we've had 2 whole episodes with Abby before then, and it just works better. I think that's what they should do. And then afterwards, they definitely need to never give Abby or Ellie just a sole episode, because a lot of people are going to be butthurt about Joel's death. Give Abby and Ellie equal screen time in almost all the episodes. You might give one a bit more in one episode or the other, but do not just give episodes and episodes of just Abby, because it's going to really annoy fans. I definitely think the way the story's laid out in the game couldn't be helped but it definitely does hurt the story because some people aren't going to get over the death of Joel. Look at The Walking Dead, for example. It took people years to get over that Negan killed Glenn. HBO should not be expecting that people are going to forgive Abby in less than 5 or 6 episodes. It's just not gonna work. So they need to really make Abby seem like a relatable character. So give her episodes before Joel's death and then have her maybe feel guilty about the way she killed Joel. Make her seem like a person that regrets what happened, because that's what Negan did eventually. If HBO goes down the path of the story, they are not only going to kill the Last of Us TV show, they're going to kill the career of the woman who played Abby. Because we've seen what happened with the game. Joel died and people start sending death threats, which is really dumb, to the actor who played Abby. Like, they're an actor, they're not a writer, they just did their job. And it's really dumb that we have to worry about this, but this is something that's happened many times. If someone doesn't like a character, they then go and then just send hate and death threats to the actor. It's really dumb. They definitely do need to tread this season carefully, and I think what I said, given way more time to Abby before Joel's death, delaying Joel's death, and then making Abby seem way more remorseful, maybe make Ellie seem more like a villain, and Abby just trying to get about her day, dealing with the guilt that she murdered a man in such a brutal way. It just really does suck that they're still gonna do the really bad Joel death, but they can still fix this. Even though they've crippled themselves with Joel's death, as I said many times, they can still fix this. They just got to remix a lot of things, but that's just my personal opinion, so please tell me down below. Are you excited for The Last of Us Season 2? I'm a bit worried about it personally. I don't know if I'll even review it or something like that. Depends how I feel after maybe episode 1 or 2. But please tell me your thoughts down below. Do you think they can still fix Season 2? If you've played the games, what are your thoughts on it? Do you like it? Do you hate it like me? I'd like to know all your thoughts down in the comments. This is it for me, so goodbye, peace out, and I'll talk to you later.